All right, if you got somebody hard to buy for this Christmas, and everybody does, there's something for everybody at your local Front Home Supply in our holiday sale going on now through December 18th. Toys galore for sale, including this cool flying ball helicopter for $7.99, or this 2-pack John Deere Big Scoop for under $30. Get a holiday rebate on all area, includes footwear, apparel, and accessories. For all the anglers out there, get a mystery tackle box, only $16.99. If you've got a pet at home, get a dog or cat toy multi-pack under $15. See all the deals on sale right now through the 18th at farmandhomesupply.com.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the 4-4 Pittsfield Lady Sockies play host to the 5-0 PORTA AC Lady Blue Jays. Alongside John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Good matchup here tonight. Good JV game, competitive contest by these two teams. Looking forward to the varsity game as well. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Berrien, Liberty, and Hannibal here to help you with your next banking need, whether that be depositing a check, opening a savings account, planning for college, or that new home loan, maybe an auto loan. They can help you no matter what you need at any of their locations and always online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The 4-4 Pittsfield Lady Sockies and the 5-0 PORTA AC Blue Jays here tonight at Voschel Gymnasium. The Blue Jays on the year have wins over Decatur St. Teresa 47-33, an overtime win over Deer Creek Mackinac 44-42. They beat Stanford Olympia 58-28, a 50-46 win over Dunlap, and then most recently a win over West Central 46-35. The Lady Sockies are 4-4 on the season. They started off the year with 3 wins in a row. A win over South County 43-27. They beat West Prairie 68-12. Anna Rushville Industry 31-28. Suffered their first loss of the season to West Hancock 48-43. Turned around and beat Pleasant Hill Western 29-26, but have fallen 3 games in a row. 37-33 to Minden Unity, 50-48 to Carrollton, and then 39-22 last Thursday, in fact, here against West Central. So the Lady Sockies trying to break a losing skid here, and a pretty tough task, John, when you take a look at this squad from Port AC Central, who returns quite a few players from a fantastic team a year ago.
Charlie, they were, I know they started out 20-something and 0 to start the year last year, and they bring a lot back in Cox and Earthloney for sure, and those are some pretty good names to start with. If you're looking at basketball names coming out of that Port AC area now.
28-2 a season ago for this squad from PORTA AC Central, a season that ended with a little bit of a disappointing end as they were beaten by Central Southeastern 31-28 in postseason action. Of course, Central always has a very competitive squad, but this PORTA squad coming back this year and knowing that they still have some unfinished business, some games that they might have left on the table, a season ago. We'll talk more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on the other side of this timeout.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation for tonight's contest between the Lady Sockies and the Lady Blue Jays. We have an action-packed week for you this week on Central Illinois Sports. Tomorrow night we'll have boys basketball action live here from Boschel Gym as Pittsfield plays host to West Central. Wednesday night, these two teams, well, the two schools will be playing anyway in junior high sectional action, as the Pikeland Lady Braves play host to PORTA with a chance to go to the 3A state tournament on the line. Then Thursday, we'll have action from all four sides of the IESA state finals, as we'll have both the semifinal and championship action for you from all four sides here on Central Illinois Sports. Friday night, Pittsfield's boys will be on the road at Riverton, and then on Saturday, we'll have action from all four sides of the 8th grade state tournament. On the girls basketball side, the quarterfinal matchups and the semifinals for you on Saturday starting at 10 a.m. So lots of opportunities to watch games throughout the week and throughout the area. And we invite you to share that information with your friends so they too can watch all the action here on Central Illinois Sports. The Blue Jays and the Lady Sockies tonight. Lady Sockies won the JV contest. Ended up being about a 20-point game at the end, but it was an entertaining contest throughout much of the night. And we feel like this varsity game could be a good one as well. You take a look at the PORTA squad, John, and what's the first thing you notice? Height. They've got overall team height that is very tough to match up with.
Yeah, you can't teach height very well, and that's definitely something that they have. And that's a good start if you're starting a basketball team.
For Pittsfield, they had a real struggle the other night against West Central. Really couldn't score. Only put up 22 points in the contest. They'll need a better effort from some of their guards to try to open up some things on the inside for their post players. Madison Frieden, their leading scorer on the season, John, but she really was never able to get anything going against the Lady Cougars last Thursday.
Yeah, didn't get good guard penetration, and therefore that really didn't ever open up Frieden at the post, and that just made everything a lot more difficult.
For this Lady Blue Jays squad on the season, Jace Privia is their leader on the point side, averaging 15.6 points and 5.4 assists per game, and a pretty impressive stat line there. Second leading scorer is Carly Hoke. She's averaging 12.2 points and 6 rebounds per game, followed closely behind by Carson Artheloni. Artheloni 9.8 points, 7.4 rebounds per game to lead this squad from Porta AC Central. One of the things, though, they're not an extremely deep squad just because the roster is a little short this year. So that first five pretty darn good. But for this team, they get a lot younger in a hurry if they have to go to the bench should they be in foul trouble. We'll step aside for a timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring this game to you tonight. Back with more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we near tip-off time here at Bushel Gymnasium between the Pittsfield Lady Sockies and the Lady Blue Jays of Porta AC Central. Good crowd on hand tonight. Jim, about half full by the time you would put everybody on this side and the opposite side together. So lots of folks have come out tonight to root on these two squads. If you couldn't make it to the gym, we're certainly glad you've chosen to spend some of your time with us here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll pause as they have the anthem here in the gymnasium. And we'll have the anthem for you from the United States Army Band and Choir. When we come back, we'll have the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Time to take a look at our Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, from snacks to hoodies, power tools to lawn chairs, and all things in between. Farm and Home Supply is the place to go for all of your holiday shopping this holiday season. Find the location nearest you or always online at farmandhomesupply.com. The PORTA AC Blue Jays, Eric Kessler, their head coach, assisted by Mark Cox, 5-0 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a senior, Jace Privia. At a second guard, a sophomore, Aubrey Vogel. And at the third guard, she is a senior, Carly Hoke. At a forward, she is a junior, Carson Artheloni. At the other forward, a junior, Cassie Cox. Cox, Artheloni, Hoke, Vogel, and Privia for the 5-0 PORTA AC Lady Blue Jays. For the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, Matt Henry squad 4-4 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 5'7 junior, Lila Simon. At a second guard, she's a 5'8 senior, Lady Maribel. And at the third guard is the 5'6 freshman, Sophie Gingler. At a forward, she's a 5'10 senior, Allie Stambaugh. And at the other forward, the 5'9 junior, Madison Frieden. Frieden, Stambaugh, Gingler, Maribel, and Simon for the Lady Sockies. That's a look at your Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We'll tip it off next on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey, grab me one too.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy.
We're passionate about the outdoors.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
PORTA AC in the visiting blue uniforms. Artheloni will jump in the middle for the Lady Blue Jays against Madison Frieden for the Lady Sockies, who are wearing the whites tonight. Glad you're with us on Central Illinois Sports, and the tip is up and controlled by PORTA AC Central.
Carly, I think Madison Frieden is a relatively tall young lady. She is not very tall compared to Artheloni.
I'd say Carson Artheloni is probably every bit of 5'11 or 6 foot tall. And Cassie Cox is not far behind. She's got the ball out top, gets it to Privia. Privia off the bounce against the man-to-man defense of Lila Simon for Pittsfield. Little 1-4 set here. On the right side, it goes to Hoke. Tries to turn the corner. Fakes the ball handoff. Now on the post goes to Artheloni. She'll spin to the middle. Shot put up no good. Rebound tipped around and pulled down by Stambaugh for Pittsfield. Gets the ball to Simon, who brings it toward the front court. Just underway in the first period. Little man-to-man for the Blue Jays as well. Stambaugh out top. Looks to Frieden at the elbow. Now over to Maribel. Passes a little wide. Had to kind of reel that one in. Out top, Cox, who played a lot of that JV game and really had a nice shooting night. We'll see if she can carry that over to the varsity side here this evening for Pittsfield. Simon finds Stambaugh. Looks at the cutter. Neither open. Good defense here both ways to start the evening. 6:45 to play in the first. No score on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Gingler gets it out top. Puts it on the deck here. Over to Frieden on the left side behind the arc. Clears it out to Simon all the way near the half-court line. And Port AC Central tall and long defensively, really giving Pittsfield trouble trying to get anything headed toward the basket. Frieden leaves the ball off to Simon. Simon with the crossover, had it knocked loose for a moment. She'll set up the offense for the Lady Sockies. On the right side, Marable. She'll pull up for a three on the right wing. It's off the mark. And the rebound down to Carly Hoke. She'll look ahead to Artheloni, wide open underneath. Misses the shot, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. And puts the Lady Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Artheloni so wide open down there. I think she kind of surprised herself. And she said, hey, it's a lot easier to work on this double-double if I can get this wide open shot, missing a rebound. I'll put it right back in. Think that's what she was thinking?
Sure.
Probably not. Right side, Marable. Deep in the corner, now out to Simon. Lady Sockies really don't have a true outside threat. Here's Simon, now puts up a three. It's an air ball, out of bounds. Length of the court to go for the Lady Blue Jays. Outside of Sophie Gingler, really not much consistency shooting the three yet this season for Pittsfield. And that could make it a tough go in this one tonight, because you're not probably going to get a ton of points in the paint against this Blue Jay squad. Here's Privia, pass too high for Hoke, out of bounds. A turnover on the Blue Jays is their first. 5:07 to play first period. Length of the court to go for Pittsfield.
I'd say it'll be a struggle unless you can get them in foul trouble.
Yeah, this is a very experienced squad, too, for Porta AC Central. Marable with it out front. Works on the right side, Gingler.
As you said in the pregame, they're kind of young and old, though.
And now Madison Frieden, as she tries to take the ball inside, is bumped and fouled.
Foul will be Cassie Cox's first foul, team first of the first quarter.
And ball out of bounds underneath for Pittsfield. Marable to throw it in. Gets it to Simon on the right wing. Simon had the ball knocked loose, run down by her teammate and Stambaugh. Right back to Simon. Private really pressuring her on the defensive side. Simon now spins her way in. Caught in the lane, has to get out of there, and does so to Marable. Porta still pitching the shutout. The Lady Sockies, even though they haven't scored, nearly halfway through this first period, only trail 2-0. Gingler, top of the key three for the lead. Too hard. Rebound, though, comes down to Marable. She'll get it back to Gingler, and Pittsfield will get a second chance opportunity here. Gingler out near the half-court line against Aubrey Vogel in the man-to-man. Vogel just picks her pocket. Takes it on the dribble the other way. Larceny in the layup for Vogel. And the Blue Jays take a 4-0 lead. We have a whistle, and we have an Adams Network timeout. Adams Fiber is local, providing the ultimate internet experience with Wi-Fi 6 and internet packages with speeds up to 1 gigabit. Visit followthefiber.net. .402 to play in the first. Pittsfield took the timeout after giving up the layup to the Lady Blue Jays halfway through this first period. It's Porta 4, Pittsfield nothing. A little full court pressure now by the Lady Blue Jays. Full court pass into the front court. It was to Stambaugh. She had to run it down, though, as it kind of took a weird bounce on her. Had it not, she might have gotten the wide open look. Here's Marable from the right side, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Vogel.
Her first.
She'll push it to Privia in the front court. Little hesitation move, drive inside. Little runner up, right hand won't fall. Rebound down to Artheloni. She'll put it up and in for her second basket of this contest.
Second basket, second offensive rebound. 6-0 now.
Lady Blue Jays out to the 6-0 lead. If you take a look at their scores from a season ago and so far this year, they just don't give up very many points. Here's another Pittsfield turnover. Not a bad pass, stolen away by Hoke. She'll take it into the front court. A lot of contact here, and the ball rolls into Allie Stamball as she's laying on the baseline, and it will remain PORTA basketball.
There might have been a foul there.
Somewhere along the line, could have been, but there wasn't. Vogel to throw it in, does so out top to Artheloni. Hands the ball off to Privia. It's to Vogel, who will come out and reset the offense. Now on the right side, Hoke. Lobs it to Cox. Little give and go to Vogel. Good play. Vogel's shot rolls off the rim, no good. And the rebound down to Gingler. She'll push it into the front court. Vogel chasing her from behind. Ooh, good find this time to Stamball. Nice ball movement by the Lady Sakis in transition. And it makes it a 6-2 score. Give the assist that time to Marable. Vogel with the basketball. Works on the right side. That's to Artheloni. You kind of wonder if Pittsfield wouldn't have to. Here's a shot, turnaround up and good by Artheloni. Shove an and one here. If Pittsfield is not going to have to try to make this more of a full court game, John, and once the Blue Jays get set in that half court set, they're pretty tough defensively.
Lila Simon's first team first. Artheloni to the free throw line shooting 1. 8-2 the score, 6-point lead for PORTA AC. 2:22 to go in the first quarter of play. On the PCRE scoreboard. Her shot is up, rolls off, no good. Rebound. Comes down to Stamball, her second.
Simon gets it in the front court, guarded hard by Privia. Right side, Marable in an 8-2 game. 2:10 to play in the first. Frieden. Out to Gingler. She's already picked up the dribble. Now looks right side, Marable. Her shot just inside the arc off the mark. Follows her shot, and a tie-up. It'll be Pittsfield basketball on the alternating possession arrow here.
Frieden tried to rip the rebound, and the two tall young ladies from PORTA were right there on top of her.
Marable to throw it in. Looking, does so on the baseline, left side to Frieden. High ball sweep and a drive in. Now kicks it out on the right side to Marable. Marable gets it back down the wing. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. Down low, Frieden goes to work underneath. Now is caught into a double team, and it is tied up, and that'll be a turnover on the Lady Sakis. If you are Pittsfield, good spot to get Frieden the ball, but she's got to be willing to every once in a while, hey, if a shot gets blocked, it gets blocked, right?
Try to get the fouls on those two and see what happens.
And you could understand how that would be intimidating because
it's honestly 3 because Hoke is
pretty good,
quite
tall.
a bit taller than Frieden also.
Yep. Got a lot of height on this starting five for the Blue Jays. Big reason why they've been so successful. And not just tall, but very good athletes and can really move up and down the court. Here's Artheloni. Look back door, ball tipped away and comes to Hoke. Hoke puts it up off the high glass, no good. Rebound Cox. Her putback won't fall, but she'll go to the free throw line and she's hacked in the act.
Foul going to go against Stamball, her first, team second. Sends Cassie Cox to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 8-2 the score, 1:01 to go in the first quarter of play. Cox is looking for her first points. Shall make the first.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Cox misses the second. Rebound comes down to Laney Marable, her second.
And with under a minute to play in the first, it's a 9-2 lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Simon works off the screen, drives inside. Shot put up no good. And on the rebound, Artheloni is full speed ahead into the front court. Slows it down a bit to Cox. Now on the left side, Privia. She'll let it fly from downtown. It's off the mark. Rebound down low. Cox over the rim, no good. And Marable has it for Pittsfield. Into the front court, Simon. She'll attack off the dribble. Runner-up is no good. But a foul on the floor, the official tells us. So Pittsfield will have it out of bounds underneath.
That foul is going to go against Privia, her first, team second. And ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Pittsfield.
First we'll get a sub come into the game here as Marley Roberts, a junior, into the contest. Also Allison Vogel, a sophomore in. Sitting down Cox and Artheloni. On the other side for Pittsfield, You'll see the freshman Deegan Allen in for the first time as Frieden takes a chair. Marable looks to get it in, does so out front to Simon with 25 seconds to play in the period. Allen out top. Look to the cutter, nothing open. Now to Simon. Simon catches and puts it on the deck. Creates a little space. Step back three, no good. Rebound tipped around, comes down to Stambaugh.
Her third already.
Over to Simon. Has picked up the dribble with 5 seconds to play. Allen gets it to Gingler. Kicks right side, Marable for three. It's an air ball. Rebound on the weak side to Allison Vogel. And a quarter of basketball action in the books. It's a 9-2 lead for Porta AC Central over Pittsfield. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Ready to start quarter number 2. It's Porta AC, the Lady Blue Jays, the 9-2 lead over the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. And John has a look at those first quarter shooting statistics.
Lady Sockies are 1 of 9 from the floor, 11%, 0 of 6 from 3. So you have to shoot a free throw. Porta AC, 4 of 11 from the floor, 36%, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 3 from the free throw line.
Lady Sockies with the basketball to start quarter number 2. Marable, Gingler, Frieden, Simon, and Stambaugh. That's the way they started the game earlier tonight. Now the freshman Gingler trying to get free. Gets it over on the left side. That's to Simon. Top of the key to Stambaugh. To Simon. He's really pushing out the offense. Is this Porta man-to-man pressure? Now Marable tries to drive baseline. Shot blocked. Gets her own board. Kicks it out to Simon from the baseline, and she finds the mark for the long two. Lila Simon's first bucket of the contest to make it a 9-4 score with 7:11 to play in the half. Artheloni out there along with Hoke, Cox, Vogel, and Privia, also the starters for Porta. And here's a turnover as this ball deflected by Gingler, stolen away by Marable. Second turnover by the Lady Jays. Gingler has it right side, looks out top to Marable. Hands it back to Gingler. 6:50 to play in the half. Pittsfield trying to cut it a little closer here. Marable looking to use the screen from Frieden, and they'll call that an offensive foul.
Frieden's first, team first, 4th turnover against the Lady Sockies.
Let's take a look at it on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. Yep, just never got set. Had the screen on one side, and then when Marable tried to go to the other side, she tried to slide in there and just not going to work on that. It's called a foul every time. Here's a nice pass down low to Artheloni underneath. She'll put it up and in for 2. She's got, 9 already, John?
She has 8.
1 away from 9 on the day and has a 7-point lead for her squad.
Ties the biggest.
Marable. Ball handoff went awry that time. Run down by Simon near the half-court line. She's behind the back with it. Drives inside. A little scoop shot up, no good on the runner. And the rebound comes down to Vogel. She'll push into the front court. Hoke on the run out. She'll put up the shot off the window, no good. Gets her own rebound, leans back and gets it to go. And the Lady Blue Jays now have their biggest lead of the contest, this 9-point lead with 5:54 to play in the second period. All on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Hoke now with another near steal, but she'll knock it out of bounds. Into the contest for Pittsfield will come Hannah Williams, a 5'5 junior. She'll sit down Gingler. 5:47 to play in the half. And it's a 9-point lead for the Lady Blue Jays. Simon gets it to Marable behind the arc right side. Looks out top now, Frieden. Ball comes back to Stambaugh all the way on the right wing. Kind of running that double screen, little curl screens at the high post for the Lady Sockies. Hasn't been open yet. Here's a ball now stolen away as Stambaugh lost the handle.
Fifth turnover.
Into the front court, Privia finds Vogel. She's got it out near the half-court line. Right side to Privia, looks in the post. To Cox, down low, good find. Art Deloney in there for another two. Little high-low action for the Lady Blue Jays and a double-digit lead for the first time tonight.
She's got 10 now.
That's one more than 9.
Your math skills are supreme.
Here's Stambaugh, now gets bumped around, kind of had the ball jostled loose, got it back somehow. Around the horn it goes to Williams, now to Stambaugh. He said, gosh, it's kind of physical out here. Frieden with it out top. Not exactly sure what the Lady Sockies, and they're going to have to hit some outside shots, John, to open some things up. Here's a long two, no good. Rebound down to Frieden, and she will have it tied up. No, they'll call that a foul instead on Cox, I believe.
It'll be Cox's second, team first of the second quarter. Ball to bounce underneath the basket to Pittsfield.
Here comes Allen back into the game. Deegan Allen in for the Lady Sockies.
Frieden got that rebound and then just got swallowed up by the height.
Inbounds pass comes into Allen. She'll put it up with the left hand, gets it to go. The freshman Allen with the bucket, and she'll get the end one opportunity.
Foul is the third on Cox. Allen shooting one.
Kind of like that freshman to come in pretty fearless there. Misses the shot. Rebound by Marable. Putback is up and good. So Pittsfield takes advantage of the second chance opportunity and cuts it to a 7-point game with 4 minutes to play in the half. Arthur holds it high out top. Too high, and they'll say, no, a foul instead. Underneath. Pass interference looked like it was the call, John.
Simon's second, team second. She didn't play the ball that time, did she? She just stuck her hands up?
Farther than 5 yards downfield at the contact,
okay.
I believe, was the issue. You know, that call was not made in that football game yesterday, I heard. Here's a baseline shot put up no good by Arthur. Hoke had the rebound, but lost it out of bounds. Ooh, no, they'll say it was off of Pittsfield here. And it'll be Lady Blue Jays basketball. And we'll get a sub, and let's take a look at that on the replay. Could have been off of Marable's foot, I suppose. Williams back in for Pittsfield. Here's a nice little give and go action. Get the ball to Privia, and she'll put it in for 2. Her first bucket of the contest to extend the lead back to 9. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to play in this first half. Here's a high pass. Engler unable to bring it in. Into the front court, Hoke on the bounce for the Blue Jays. She's into a double team, throws out of it to Privia. Right side wide open on the runner. Shot put up and good by Marley Roberts with her first bucket of the contest. And tying the biggest lead of this ball game on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard are the Blue Jays. 3:03 to play in the half. Williams. Put it on the deck. She'll drive. Kick on the right side to Frieden. Back out to Williams. Williams with a long 2, and she finds the mark just inside the arc this time. And her first bucket of the contest.
Cuts the lead back to single digits.
Roberts with it on the right side. Marley Roberts is a junior. Arthlone, a little give and go to Vogel. Shot no good, but foul man will shoot 2.
Vogel to the free throw line. Foul going to go on Allen. Her first. Team third. And Vogel to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 19-10 the score, 2:36 to go in the first half of play. Port AC with the lead. First one up. And good for Vogel. She'll get another.
Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight. Saturdays 4 to midnight. They have a great menu at Bowlers Universe. It's always a good time. Check them out on the west side of Pittsfield.
Carly Hook sits down as Allison Vogel comes into the game. She banks in the second one, does Aubrey Vogel, and she's 2 for 2 from there. She's got 4. Ties the biggest lead again at 11 for PORTA AC.
Allen with it out top. Looks to Frieden. Out of Williams. Williams stands about 5'4". This is a tough game for she and Gingler both. There's a lot of really tall young people out there right now, John. Williams back to Simon with just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Bounce pass out top to Frieden. Looks for a screener. Now to Williams. Gingler gets it. They're going to really need to set a pick for her to get open. She can shoot it, John. And now Simon is fouled on the floor.
Foul going to go against Jace Privia, her second, team third, and it'll be ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Pittsfield. Back into the game comes Hoke, sitting down as Jace Privia with her second foul.
Bounce pass to Frieden. Over to Simon. Back to the corner in Gingler. Puts it on the deck with a little spin. Out to Simon. Right back to Gingler. The hand in her face from Vogel. 1:27 to play for the half. And an 11-point lead for PORTA AC. Madison Frieden to Gingler. Over to Allen. She'll attack down low. Her runner-up no good, but fouled, and she'll shoot 2 shots.
I believe that'll go against Roberts, and it will. Marley Roberts' first foul, team 4th. Deegan Allen to the free throw line where she's 0 for 1. She'll get a couple more. She's got 2 points on the day, 21-10 the score. 1:14 to go in the first half of play. First one up for Allen. Rolls through. She'll get another.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. Check out this week's edition this Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Allen's second is too long, no good. Rebound comes down to Hoke, her third.
Here come the Jays with the 1:08 to play in the half. Vogel sets up against Williams. Crosses over, drives in, kicks to the wing. Roberts fakes the 3. Works off the screen, now to Hoke. Hoke handles the ball pretty darn well, doesn't she? Left-hand runner-up is no good. Rebound underneath. Down to Allison Vogel. Second chance opportunity for the blue and white squad here. Vogel drives in, runner-up off the window in for 2. That's Aubrey Vogel with the bucket.
She's got 6.
And makes the lead 12 now with 32 seconds to play in the half. Gingler has picked up the dribble, really in some trouble. Now to Frieden. Out top, Allen, who's probably been the most aggressive player for the Lady Sockies. Back out to Gingler with 12 seconds to play in the half. Here's a pass stolen away by Artheloni. Artheloni will push the dribble into the front court. Drives inside, shot it up is good by Artheloni.
She's got 12.
She got the takeaway and the bucket, 2-1. Simon's shot was after the buzzer. It didn't fall anyway. And we head to halftime. The Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's the PORTA AC Blue Jays 25, the Pittsfield Lady Sockies 11. Halftime stats and more your way next.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It is a 25-11 lead for the PORTA AC Blue Jays on top of the Pittsfield Lady Sockies here at the halftime break. Halftime stats are brought to you in part by RealNet and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, right across from the airport. RealNet and Twine, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see them or call 217-285-5013.
At half, the Pittsfield Lady Sockies have 7 turnovers, have only turned the PORTA AC Blue Jays over twice. PORTA has led by as many as 14, which is what they lead by right now. We've had no lead changes, no ties in the game so far. Fouling situation, Lady Sockies have 2 fouls on Lila Simon and then single fouls on Allie Stambaugh and Madison Frieden, also a single foul on Deegan Allen. For the PORTA AC Blue Jays, they've got 3 fouls on Cassie Cox as she sat the last couple minutes of that first quarter. Will probably sit a lot of the third quarter, I think, also. And then 2 fouls on Jace Pravia, a single foul on Marley Roberts in that first half of play.
At the half, it's PORTA AC 25, Pittsfield 11. Back with the rest of your halftime stats on the Little Jess Motors halftime show next.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. In Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Stop by and see their friendly sales staff who will make the car buying process easy for you and make sure each customer's needs are met. 3431 Main Street in Quincy. That's 3431 Main Street or littlejessmotor.com.
After one quarter, it was 9-2. It's 25-11 here now. PORTA AC with the lead. The Pittsfield Lady Sockies have shot 5 of 16 from the floor, 31%, 0 of 6 from 3, 4 of 0%, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 33%. They were led in scoring by 3 points from the freshman off the bench, Deegan Allen, and then 2 points apiece from Hannah Williams, Allie Stambaugh, Lainey Marable, and Delilah Simon to get to their 11. For the Petersburg PORTA AC Lady Blue Jays, they finished the first half shooting 11-21 from the floor, 52%, 0 of 1 from 3, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 66%. Led in scoring by 12 points, 3 rebounds from Carson Arthelone, and then 6 points from Aubrey Vogel, 2 points apiece for Marley Roberts, Jace Privia, and Carly Hoke, and a single point for Cassie Cox in that first half of play.
Halftime Stats brought to you tonight in part by Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete. Here it's the PORTA AC Central Lady Blue Jays having it their way at Boschel Gym so far. 25-11 over the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. We get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI grain bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Welcome back to Voschel Gymnasium. Thanks to Little Jess Motors for being our halftime sponsor. A 25-11 lead at the halftime break. PORTA will have the basketball to start the second half of play. And the Lady Blue Jays kind of had things their way in the first half. Looking to keep it that way is Eric Kessler's squad as we get set for half number 2. Lady Blue Jays have Privia, Vogel, Arthelone, Cox, and Hoke to start the second half, just like they started this contest earlier tonight. Privia gets it on top to Vogel over on the left side. Cox down low. Hoke gets it on the baseline, gets her shoulders squared and puts it in for 2.
Hoke with 4, biggest lead now at 16.
Good patience by Hoke that time to make sure she got squared to the bucket before putting that shot up. Pittsfield has Marable, Simon, Frieden, Williams, and the fifth player is Stambaugh. They'll feed the post down low, and Frieden. Frieden trying to go to work underneath. Left-hand runner up, no good. Her most aggressive move of the night by far so far, and Hoke has the rebound. Skip pass on the left side. Privia fakes a 3, now drives right by the defender and in for 2 as Privia gets another bucket, and it makes it 29-11 Lady Jays. This PORTA AC squad's going to win a bundle of games again this season. Postseason play, obviously tough opponents as always. You think of Simon now pushes the issue and draws the foul. You think of Pleasant Plains, always good in that area.
Privia's third, team first of the third quarter. Simon to the free throw line for the first time tonight. She's got a couple of points. 29-11, the score. Port AC with the lead, 6:48 to go in the third quarter play. First one up for Simon, does not touch anything.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing at 217-285-2808 for all of your trucking and hauling needs. Call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing.
Second one from Simon was a little long, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Port AC's Arthelone. It'll be Pittsfield ball under the basket.
6:47 to play in the third. Pass comes on the right side. Simon puts up a three. It's short. Long rebound run down by Hoke. She'll throw the ball into the front court to nobody in particular, and Hannah Williams will pick it out of the air here.
Third turnover on Porta.
They've done a nice job taking good care of the basketball throughout the night, have the Lady Jays. Really a well-rounded team that just doesn't make a ton of mistakes. Williams to Simon. She'll have the little step-back chain, no good. Rebound fought for, and Marable gets it to Simon. She'll drive inside, and a foul going to be called prior to the shot on Vogel.
Vogel's first, team second. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket.
Marable inbounds it out front to Simon. Simon dribble drive in, right to the rim and in for two.
Simon with four now. The Lady Sakis just have to be more aggressive going to the basket. Force the issue, see what happens.
Privia with it out top, works off the screen from Arthelone. Gets it to her top of the key. Hands it back to Privia, and she'll bring it out front. Kicks it right side, Hoke. Hoke will drive the lane, get to the left side. Nice play there as Arthelone was there to set the screen on the opposite side. Hoke goes all the way around and shoots the layup.
Hoke with six.
And the score is turned around on the scoreboard, 31-13 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. PCRErealestate.com for all the latest local listings. Here's a pass out top to Williams, over to Marable. Gets it on the baseline to Simon. She has the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay underneath to the Lady Sakis.
Simon really working hard to be more aggressive here in the third quarter, it looks like.
Marable to inbound. Lobs it in the middle to Frieden. Frieden, a little jump shot from 8 is good. Her first bucket of the contest, and it makes it 31-15. Vogel over to Hoke on the right side. Turns and faces the hoop. Little high-low game trying to get it down low. Instead, kick it back out behind the arc to Privia, and now Vogel. Vogel lets the offensive play shape up here to Arthelone on the right wing. Out top, Hoke to Vogel. Looks for an opening. Privia gets it out top. Wide open three, no good. Rebound, though, down to Hoke on the offensive glass. She'll pull it out. Now shoot the left-handed three from the left wing, and nothing but the bottom of the net for Carly Hoke.
She's got 9. Makes it a 19-point game.
Carly Hoke is a senior, and hopefully there's some area colleges taking a look at her. She can shoot it. She can play very easily at the next level. Here's a nice pass, Vogel to Privia in transition. Chop it up and good by the Lady Blue Jays, and they now have their biggest lead of the night, this 21-point bulge, with 4:05 to play in the third. Marable left wing. As the Blue Jays have settled into a little more of a zone look here. Right side with it is Stamball. Out of a double team, passes tipped. On the floor after it was Vogel, and she'll get the steal.
9th turnover on Lady Saki's second of the third quarter.
Hoke hands it to Vogel, and she'll set up for the Blue Jays. Arthelone down low to Privia. Good find inside Hoke. Hoke runner up, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot two.
Marable's first, team first of the third quarter. And Hook to the free throw line for the first time. She's got 9 points. 36-15 the score, 3:34 to go in the third quarter. Port AC with the lead. Carly Hoke shooting two. Her first is up and off to the left, no good.
Damon Emmerich of Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan need. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404.
We'll have another try here. Second is up and falls through.
And we'll get a timeout for the Lady Blue Jays. Timeout is brought to you by Adams Experts, top-notch local computer sales and service. Call Adams Experts 217-214-3423.
All right, if you got somebody hard to buy for this Christmas, and everybody does, there's something for everybody at your local Front Home Supply in our holiday sale going on now through December 18th. Toys galore for sale, including this cool flying ball helicopter for $7.99, or this 2-pack John Deere Big Scoop for under $30. Get a holiday rebate on all area, includes footwear, apparel, and accessories. For all the anglers out there, get a mystery tackle box, only $16.99. If you've got a pet at home, get a dog or cat toy multi-pack under $15. See all the deals on sale right now through the 18th at farmandhomesupply.com.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
3:34 to play in the third. The Lady Blue Jays took the timeout, their first of the contest, and they have a comfortable 37-15 lead.
That is their biggest of the evening. 22.
And the contest for the first time today for the Lady Sockies is Grace Henry. Deegan Allen has also returned. Here's Maribel on a little floater. It's off the mark. Rebound saved in. Simon to Deegan Allen. Allen drives in. Shot put up no good. Drew some contact possibly. And the rebound down to Hoke.
Her 7th already.
She'll work to bring it toward the front court. Gets the ball out near the center circle. That is to Vogel. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Top of the key with it is Privia. Works off the screen. Drives inside around the defender and in for 2 more for Privia.
He's got 8.
Makes it 39-15. And the hits just keep on coming for this Blue Jay squad. Williams throws a pass to Simon on the right side. Baseline to Allen. She'll turn and face there. Deegan Allen just a freshman, and Henry inside. Kicks right side, Simon. Simon 3-ball. Off the back iron, no good. Privia secures the board for the Jays.
Her first.
She'll trot it across the half-court line. Looking to add on to what already is a big lead. Free throw line, Cox, who's played the entire quarter with 3 fouls. Left side, Privia gets her feet under her. Spots up for 3, no good. Rebound knocked loose and run down by Williams for Pittsfield.
Her first.
Williams will bring it across the half-court line. Left side, Maribel. Bounces in the middle to Henry. She'll go to work. Shot put up blocked. Rebound to Hoke. Hoke will lead the charge into the front court. Drives in. Right at Williams. Shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Maribel.
It's her 7th already.
Outlet pass to Simon. Simon a little crossover dribble. Drives inside. Scoop shot up and in for 2 for Lila Simon. And she'll have a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Foul is going to go against Artheloni, her first, team third. Sends Lila Simon to the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 from there. She's got 6 points. 39-17 the score, 22-point lead for Port AC, 137 to go in the third quarter of play. Simon looking to cut into that with the free throw here.
Haven't seen Gingler in the second half for Pittsfield.
Have not. Second one up, or only one up, and good. She's got 7.
1:35 left in the third. Vogel with the basketball. Gets it out top to Hoke. Right side, Privia looks in the post here. Artheloni didn't have position. She'll come out and set a ball screen now. Privia looks down low for Artheloni. Amongst a triple team, has to get out of the lane. Does so on the pass out top to Vogel for a 3. It's out of bounds. Last touched by, we'll say Allen did not touch it. And so it goes the way of the Lady Sockies.
Allen sold that one.
So I didn't get a finger on that one.
I wanted to, but I didn't.
Yeah. 1:03 to play in the third. Left side, 3-point shot. Maribel is an air ball. Rebound down on the weak side. Comes down to Simon, and then she has it stolen away. Vogel will bring it up across the timeline with 49 seconds to play in the third. Around the horn it comes to Vogel. Kelsey Flack has checked in for the first time tonight as well. Here's a runner by Privia, no good. Rebound bounced around down there. Privia gets it back. Kicks it out top to Vogel. Vogel all the way in for 2 on a nice take to the rim by Aubrey Vogel. She's having a nice night now with 8. Simon the other way. She'll try to return the favor. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out front and over and back.
Over and back, yeah. 11th turnover on the Lady Sockies.
Into the contest for the first time, Taylor Peebles for the Lady Sockies, the 5'9 junior. She replaces Henry for Pittsfield. 15.4 seconds to play in the third. Blue Jays have the big lead here, trying to beat a buzzer possibly. Good time to work on some end of quarter sets if you're the Blue Jays. Lob down low, they'll find Hoke. Hoke will get it, put it up and in for 2. When all else fails, lob it up to one of the post players. And for this Porta AC squad, they have some options down low. After 3, it's Porta AC 43, Pittsfield 18. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Pittsfield has the ball to start quarter number 4.
Lady Sockies shooting 8 of 28 from the floor, 28.5%, 0 of 9 from 3. Port AC 19 of 34, 56%, 1 of 5 from 3.
Simon drives, stops, pops, tried to bank it in, shot no good. Rebound to Peebles on the offensive glass. She'll work it out to Marable. Marable caught down there. Now to Gingler for the first time of the second half with the basketball on the bounce. Finds Simon. Out top, Deegan Allen. Over to Marable. Ball kind of batted around there. Reverse to the left side to Allen. She'll fake now, drive the lane. Runner up is too hard. And the rebound pulled in by Artheloni. Gets the ball to Vogel. Has it on the bounce into the front court now, Privia. Lady Blue Jays up 43-18 as we start quarter number 4 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. The junior high squads for these two teams on the ladies' side will do battle on Wednesday evening at Pikeland Community School in Pittsfield for a chance at the 8th grade 3A state tournament. Game time at 6:30. We'll have the call for you here on Central Illinois Sports. Bounce pass goes to Cox. She creates a little space there. Now gets it off to Privia. Privia drives in, off the window and in for 2.
Privia with 10.
45-18. Very balanced scoring for the Lady Blue Jays. Third player in double figures, and then Vogel was just 2 points away. Pretty hard to stop. Here's Gingler on the right side for a 3. It's off the mark. Long rebound. Gingler saves it in bounds. And it goes off of Peebles' hands, and it'll be the Blue Jays with the basketball here.
I don't think Peebles was expecting it to come her way. And
good hustle by young Miss Gingler. Artheloni, backdoor. Vogel, good balance and body control, and she gets that one to go. And now she's the 4th player with 10-plus points.
Got to get 5 in now. Come on.
Gingler, free throw line. Ooh, had the back door, and Simon couldn't find her, though, as she was guarded by the much taller player in Hoke.
They got to feed the ball to Cox now, Charlie.
She only has a single point so far tonight.
Correct.
Here's a drive in by Simon. Got it blocked. Rebound down to Peebles. Her second offensive board in her short time playing here today. Here's Marable from the left wing, and she finds the mark from 15.
Marable with 4.
Makes it a 47-20 contest. 5:32 left in this one. Hoke has it on the wing, looks for Cox. Down low. Finds the cutter in Privia, right back to Cox, and she might not have been expecting that one to come her way, and a turnover here.
Just their 4th second of the second half.
Williams and Henry in for Pittsfield. Privia sits down on the other side as Marley Roberts returns.
Lady Sakis, you've not seen Frieden and Stambaugh in quite some while.
Just 9 players on the varsity roster for PORTA, so hard to really clear a bench for this squad. They do keep a good rotation going here, though.
Yeah, everybody on that bench is here to play.
Yeah.
There's not anybody sitting that one.
Here's Gingler for a 3, no good. And the rebound ripped down by Allison Vogel.
Her 4th.
Aubrey Vogel with it on the right side to Roberts. Lob pass down low. There's Cox. Cox puts it on the dribble. Shot put up. They'll say count the basket. And an and one opportunity here.
Cox with 3. Foul going to be Deegan Allen's 2nd. Team first of the 4th quarter. Cox to the free throw line shooting 1. She's 1 for 2 from there. She's got 3 now. 49-20, the score, 29-point lead. Make it a 30-point lead as Cox makes the free throw.
And we'll institute the running clock. 4:40 left.
Take about that long.
Yep, here's a ball now loose and stolen away.
12th turnover on the Lady Sakis.
Vogel with it on the bounce out front for the Blue Jays. She's directing some traffic. Good point guard for this team. And now the ball stolen away for a moment. No, not quite controlled by Deegan Allen. Good hustle, though. She's been by far Pittsfield's most aggressive player. And Deegan doesn't necessarily have the most touch when it comes to basketball right now, but she definitely works hard. And now here's a travel by Cox as she drug the pivot foot. Into the contest, Reese Cookson. She is a sophomore, and also into the game, Kelsey Flack. We saw Flack just a bit earlier. Hoke sits down, as does Cassie Cox. 3:45 left in this one. Left side, Allen out top to Henry. Gets it over to Williams on the right wing. Ooh, had Allen down low, just didn't see her. Allen now gets it behind the arc left side. She'll fire away from downtown and get it to go.
She's got 6.
And makes it 50-23. Deegan Allen trying to vie for some more varsity playing time. Pass goes down low. That's to Cookson. Cookson turnaround shot. High glass it in for 2. She's just a sophomore, and she stands about 5'10". What is in the water at PORTA AC?
They all must have had tall fathers.
Well, and you know, it's interesting because the boys team did not have much height this year. We saw them in the opening week of the tournament.
All of the height was used up by the girls right now, Charlie.
That's right. Here's Peebles from 17, a little off the mark, and Roberts pulls down the board. The Blue Jays have had some good height on the boys' side over the last couple of years, though. A lot of similar names from the boys' squad and the girls' squad. Kind of what happens in small towns, right? Families have multiple kids, and the good athletes usually end up being good athletes on both sides. Here's Gingler now. She'll drive inside, put up a little runner on the right hand, no good. Rebound kept alive and pulled down by Aubrey Vogel. 2:13 to play, 52-23, the lead for the Blue Jays, PORTA AC Central. Really know that they have some high hopes for this team this season, and they're going to move their record to 6-0 on the season. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound loose and pulled down by Williams for Pittsfield.
Her 2nd.
Pittsfield, John, a little bit of a skid here after a good start to their season. Shot put up by Peebles underneath, partially blocked, and the rebound down to the Blue Jays. And some of that would be just, well, you're playing a little better competition here as of late if you're Pittsfield.
Yeah, definitely some tougher opponents right now.
Although, you know, they did play West Hancock to a 2-point game, who gave Quincy Notre Dame all they wanted last week. So the signs are there for the Lady Sockies, just have to do it consistently. Here's Cookson on the rebound, put back, no good. And the rebound is secured by Hannah Williams with 1:09 to play. This squad from PORTA has a contest coming up on the 7th. That is Thursday at Cuba Spoon River Valley. Here's a shot put up and good. John, who made the basket?
I believe it was Allen, but we will wait and see.
It was Allen. She's got 8. Let some subs come in the game. And then on Saturday, they'll play at Carlinville. A lot of away games in a row for this squad, in fact. A streak that started with West Central. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 road games in a row. Shot put up no good, and Cookson couldn't control the rebound. Ball out of bounds for the Sockies, length of the court to go.
Their AD said, let's see how you test on the road, and then you'll play at home in the entire second half.
I'm not so sure their AD is not one of these Artoloni guys. Hey, don't you ever want to see your kids play at home? What's going on? Here's Tori Stanbaugh, gets it to Peebles, looks down low. Good find to Josie McClintock, shot no good. Rebound down to Macy Waters. Out it goes to Tori Stanbaugh, her shot won't fall. And Cookson grabs the rebound for the Blue Jays, and they'll be able to dribble this one out. PORTA AC moves to 6-0 on the season. Pittsfield drops to 4-5. In a 52-25 final, we take you to the postgame show presented by Blessing Health System with final stats, and we'll name our player of the game next on Central Illinois Sports.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Kroc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to. But I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the post-game show. It's presented by Blessing Health System with locations throughout the region from walk-in to primary care, specialty care, and emergency medicine. Blessing Health is here to serve you and your family with all of your medical needs in your time of need. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. Final on this one, Port AC Central led from the opening tip to the final buzzer, 52-25. Lady Blue Jays improved to 6-0 on the season. Lady Sakis dropped to 4-5, and John has a look at some final stats.
Lady Sakis finished the game shooting 11 of 40 from the floor, 27.5%, 1 of 12 from 3 for 8%. That one made three-pointer from Deegan Allen late in the game, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 40%. They were led in scoring by Deegan Allen with 8.7 for Lila Simon, 4 for Lainey Marable, to go along with 7 rebounds, and then 2 apiece for Allie Stambaugh, Hannah Williams, and Madison Frieden to get to their 25. The Port AC Blue Jays finished the game shooting 23 of 40, 53%, 1 of 6 from 3, 17%, 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62.5%. Led in scoring by 12 points from Carson Artheloni, 12 for Carly Hoke, 10 for Jace Privia, 10 for Aubrey Vogel, and 4 points for Cassie Cox, 2 points for Marley Roberts, and 2 points for Reese Cookson.
A break here on the postgame show. We'll visit with Lady Saki head coach Matt Henry next.
Hey, grab me 1-2.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Back on the Blessing Health System post-game show, visiting with Saki head coach Matt Henry. And Coach, you knew coming into the night, a tall task, pun fully intended. This Port AC squad's no joke.
They are. They return about everybody from last year, a lot of size, but, not only do they have the size, they have the intensity to go with it, and that's where I thought we came up short. We're not going to match them inch for inch by any means, but we needed to match them intensity-wise, and we just came up short tonight. Not the showing I was hoping for.
Seemed like you had the right idea, got the ball kind of deep in the post a couple of times. Those post players, though, can't be tentative when they get the ball in there. And even though sometimes they're undersized, sometimes that's how you get to the free throw line.
Get to the free throw line, that's the one I would say, I don't know if I could call it a weakness. We certainly didn't expose it, but they got 9 people on the bench. A couple of them play the JV. Just looking at them on paper, you put some fouls on them, get some rotations, some substitutions, you at least think you might have a chance. But, yeah, just too tentative. I think when we got it in there, we were too tentative. But then I don't know if that caused us not to want to get it in there. But, I thought we had some good post-ups, pinned them deep, and didn't want to throw the ball. So I was disappointed we weren't a little more aggressive on offense.
Deegan Allen came in, was aggressive for you. She finishes as your leading scorer with 8 points. And we said it's not always necessarily the prettiest of basketball when Deegan comes in, but she's always aggressive.
Deegan's going to get to the ball first, and then she is going to get to the basket. Yep, we've at the beginning of the season she was probably settling for some jump shots, and tonight I really saw her drive some seams and do some things that were really nice. We've been asking her to do, and yeah, that's exactly right. Deegan. It may not be pretty, but, I thought she played hard tonight. Yep.
You've kind of run into a pretty tough spot in your schedule right now and a little bit of a lull on the win side of things, and it doesn't get easier. You get Calhoun here on Thursday night, and they're a tough squad as well.
We talked about that. We handed out the schedule this year and talked about it and hoped we'd come out of the Thanksgiving tournament a little stronger, but we did what we did, and there's no holes in this thing, and then get a little time off, and then you jump into Beardstown. Then if you think now is tough, look at that January schedule. We're going to see 2 or 3 more teams just like these guys, same caliber as these guys, within a 10-day span. So. But we do this for a reason. We know it. We're doing it to be prepared, try to be more prepared to play those regional games. And so we got to keep the long vision, try to identify what we need to work on, but definitely want to keep the long eye on where we want to be come February.
And that's really the point, as you said, really since the class system got split into 4. The Ladies Hockey schedule has not changed all that much, and you put some tougher opponents on there. You left the North Green tournament, and nothing against the North Green tournament. It was a good fit for a long time, but it allows you to see some other opponents who you're going to see toward the postseason.
I hated to leave it. Good people, great tournaments, run well. But, yeah, it just wasn't, in my opinion, just wasn't giving us enough games that we needed to see like tonight. We needed to have this test. We needed to see where we were at, and we, obviously found we were short. This is a sectional, certainly a sectional, and maybe even a state team, and we found out where we measured up, and we know we got work to do, but, that's why we did it.
Lady Blue Jays get the best of the Lady Sockies tonight. Coach, we appreciate the time.
Thank you, guys.
That's Matt Henry, head coach of the Lady Sockies. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And quite honestly, it's kind of a toss-up here, but I think Carly Hoke's the player of the game tonight. She finishes with 12 points and 8 rebounds for her squad, putting together a near double-double in the Lady Blue Jays' 6th win of the season. That's going to do it from Voschel Gymnasium. We're right back here tomorrow night as the Pittsfield Sockies play host to West Central on the boys' side. We hope you'll join us then for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.